everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rose. Today we're gonna go through what I bring with me to manage my Invisalign on a daily basis. I have had my Invisalign for about 11 weeks and I am halfway through my treatment, which is awesome. I can't wait to be done. While I think it's producing results and I'm pretty happy with them, I also have had to change my lifestyle a little bit and get used to a variety of things, and I figured I would share those things with you. But also I wanted to go through what I bring with me so that I can make sure I feel comfortable and fresh all day long, even with Invisalign trays in. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is start with my electric toothbrush. I actually got this at Kohl's. Between Kohl's Cash and discounts, I got this toothbrush. I think it retails for over $100. I got it for $15, so that was good. I do like Kohl's a lot. This is the Philips Sonicare. I bought it a long time ago. It has the removable replacement head type thing so that you can have multiple people using the same body and different heads on top. It's kind of nice. I don't know. I really like this actually. It kind of changed the way I dealt with my hygiene in general because it's so good at cleaning that when I brush with a normal toothbrush, I feel like I need to go over it with this. So a lot of times in the morning, I'll wake up, I'll brush my teeth with a regular toothbrush, I'll wash my face and all this kind of thing, and then I'll go over my teeth with these. I don't bring this to work with me during the day, but I do use this twice a day in the morning and at night as well. So one of the things you'll have to get used to when you have Invisalign is you brush your teeth a lot. I do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat more than 2 times a day, so I don't actually have to take them out and brush them because I ate, but I also, you kind of just want to brush your teeth in general. So I brush my teeth in the morning, after I eat at lunch, and then after I eat dinner, and then before I go to bed. So you will get used to brushing your teeth a lot more, and it actually is kind of nice. Like, you feel fresh all day long, so I like that. Another thing I use is these little in-between easy brushes. I've tried out a couple different brands. I tend to like this brand the best. What I've noticed about Invisalign and my treatment is that as my teeth have been moving and becoming more straighter, I actually don't necessarily need this extra tight ones anymore, but it is nice. You can see here on the package that they have like extra tight, standard, I think, and then wide. So basically what these are little just brushes. So if you can see that, I don't know if it's focusing here. If you can see these little brushes, it's perfect for going in between your teeth. It's also perfect for brushing around the buttons like I had mentioned, and it really does work for me. I think that these are awesome, and I bring these in my bag with me, but I also use them whenever I brush my teeth. Another thing that I use only at home is this brush. This I got from my dentist, so I'm assuming you can probably get one from your dentist as well, but I actually use this to clean the trays themselves. They can get a little bit grimy in there, especially if you're like drinking your iced tea or iced coffee or anything that you're drinking. It kind of gets up in there and it can cause things to start getting a little bit gross in the tray itself. Maybe what I'll do also is just show you some of my old trays, because I'm definitely not taking these out and showing you. That's gross. So this is very helpful to clean the trays themselves and to make sure that they're not getting like gross in between there, so that's helpful. And I only use that at home. I don't take that at work to work with me. So what I do take to work is my bag. This is actually a Stella and Dot bag that I bought back when that was popular. It's got a zipper. The material is nice. It's nice, and it's sort of like can't get wet basically on the outside, and it's nice and sturdy. On the inside, it's got plenty of room. One of the first things I have is my appointment card for my next appointment. This has been helpful because another thing you'll know once you start Invisalign is you do go to the dentist a lot. I love my dentist, so that's not a problem. His staff and my dentist himself, who you probably actually won't see when you do this, but they're awesome people and I love going there, so I have no problem with it. I like seeing them on a more regular basis, but you will have to go to the dentist a lot. I go every 3 sets of trays, so every 6 weeks. Basically what they do is they do a checkup, make sure everything's fitting properly, making sure that things are looking the way that they should. You can ask any questions if you have any, and then they give you your next set of trays. So it's basically a way for them to check in and make sure that you are progressing and that everything is working as it should. So I really like that they do that. And it's kind of just nice to go in there and you feel a little bit better. You can see yourself progressing for sure. The next thing I have in here is the case that comes with your Invisalign. So when you purchase Invisalign, it comes with two cases. One has a blue cover and the other has a red. This is to put your Invisalign in when they're not in your mouth. So when I'm at lunch or if I'm out to dinner with a group of friends or something like that, then this is where they go. This fits perfectly in my little bag. So I like that a lot. It won't get lost in my purse. It won't open inadvertently and like my trays won't be like swimming anywhere. It fits in my bag and I always know where it is, so that's nice. The next thing I have in here is a toothbrush. So obviously a manual toothbrush, not the Sonicare electric toothbrush. This one's actually pretty new. I do change out my toothbrushes probably more than every 3 months like you're supposed to. I have another toothbrush that I have in my bathroom, so this is just the one that comes with me at all times. I tend to change this out more. I don't know why. I guess brushing your teeth in a public place or at work, I feel like it needs to be changed all the time. So that's what I do. Obviously another thing I take with me is a little toothpaste. Couldn't remember the name of this. And this is not my only toothpaste. I have one at home as well, but it is nice to have this with you at all times. And again, it fits right in here perfectly. Those are probably the more obvious essentials. Floss. I love this floss. I've been using the Oral-B Complete Satin Floss. It's actually kind of flat. It's also made in Ireland, which I find super interesting. But it's flat floss, so it's a little bit different than the little like stringy floss. It's a little bit nicer. This is the mint flavor, and it does leave you with a nice refreshing feeling in your mouth. And I always have flossed a ton. My dad has taught me well, and he instructed me well. So I've always flossed probably more than most people do, at least twice a day, if not more. And I've always found this floss is the best. I've tried some other brands, don't like them. This one's the best. The next thing I have in here is mouthwash. So this is helpful if you're in a bind and you can't do a full brush, a full floss after you've had your lunch or had your dinner. I will say that just having this with you, or even if you've drank something and you want to feel fresh again, which you don't really feel fresh with trays in your mouth, you're just not going to, but this does help a little bit with that. Obviously I've used it, so you can see here that there's only just a little bit left, so I'll need to get a new one of those. Okay, so the next thing in my bag is Vaseline, and I've been using this sort of as a beauty tool on my lips for a long time, but it actually also helps when you put your new trays in. Sometimes it takes you a second to get used to it. It might take a couple days. They feel a little bit tight. They're gonna sometimes pinch in places on your lip. So it's nice because this sort of helps with that, but it also is nice because you're brushing your teeth so much or using mouthwash so much, sometimes it may dry your lips out, so it actually really helps with that as well. And then last but not least, always the lipstick that I'm wearing for the day. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Budapest. This is actually one of my favorite. This is definitely my favorite lipstick brand. This isn't my favorite formula that they have. I like the drier formula. I will say this tends to get on my trays. So you may have never gotten lipstick on your teeth in your life, but all of a sudden you're wearing Invisalign and you have to do like a triple check to make sure that the lipstick is not getting on your trays or in your trays or whatever. So this formula isn't the best with Invisalign. There's another formula that I have that is actually a little bit better that I like. It's more drying, so it's like less liquid getting everywhere, but I do really like this. I like this color a lot too. So in a nutshell, that is what I carry around. That's how I handle this on a daily basis. I will say I cannot wait until it's done. It is a lifestyle change. I was already doing intermittent fasting. I think I mentioned that in this video. I was already doing intermittent fasting, so I don't eat a ton, but just to feel fresh and to feel like things are okay in there, I feel like I need to brush my teeth on a regular basis. You're supposed to keep Invisalign in for 22 hours or more a day, so that is something to consider. It's not like you can take them out and get a breather from it, regardless if, you know, when you're eating obviously, but otherwise no, you don't take them out. I will say also when you have them out, the buttons are a little bit, I wouldn't say they're sharp, but they're not comfortable. So you will feel them and it's not comfortable. It will make you want to put your trays back in. I think that's about it. So I hope you liked this video. Click the thumbs up button if you did. And if you want any other information about Invisalign, feel free to write in the comments as well as subscribe. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.